Howdy everyone, Cowy Average Sim Racer here. We are back in iRacing for the Gen 3 Supercars. This is round 3. We are at Circuito de Navarra. It's a tricky track.
Okay Andrew, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. Limiter's still on, disengage it.
We are in Circuito de Navarra, a very tricky track. This first corner complex is going to be really tricky. We are in split 2, I think, out of 3. I think it was 86 or 87 people registered, so this split's got 29 drivers in it, and we are car number 21 according to iRating. So I'd say somewhere, somewhere near 15th is where we're going to need to be to sort of gain any iRating. But this is a track I've done no other races here this week. A little bit of practice.
It's now 19 Celsius.
Probably did more practice for my track guide than I've done for tonight's race. But again, look, I'm here just to have a bit of fun. I don't really care about iRating. We'll see how we go. If we have a good race, we'll make some. If we don't, we'll lose some. So that's will be what it is. Looks like I've got a couple of guys here that I know. Peter Pavlovic in here. I know Pete, raced with him at SRW. And, certain tracks he can be really quick. I know he's recently upgraded to a direct drive, I think, too. So, all these guys in my competition, they tend to be getting better. And I think I'm finding a bit of pace. And then they still whip me because they're finding pace as well. So, it's just the nature of the beast. Now, I'm not concerned, but my FPS is dropping quite a bit at this track. So it's something we might have to keep an eye on, but I don't know if there's much I can do about it now. As you guys know, I like to try and run as good a settings as I can get away with. Alright, let's start this quali lap and see how we go.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I reckon we slowed down a bit early there, but we'll get it. Just try and make it count. Look at that corner is so violent with the motion. Already moved the bias forward, and I reckon it probably needs to go forward even more. So far we've stayed in the boundary. Bias forward one more.
The leader has just done a 144.54. The leader's just done a 142.41.
Alright, that was a pretty ordinary lap. 42s. Wow. Boys are quick. I'm hoping for a 44.
2.7 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
Not as good as the first lap. Definitely giving up time in that first sector.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah. Found a 10th there. 16th at the moment. that apex. It's going to cost me. Oh, missed this one. No. Oh, no. We're at least 3/10 up. So that might have got me a spot, or might have got me another spot. I don't know. But, oh well. Wrecked it. No, I'm not a real... I've never raced real world cars, man. You know, I've done a couple of track day sort of things. Like my mates and my dad's best mate had a... their dad worked as the groundskeeper for Amaroo Park Raceway. So we were able to get on the track and drive around in some cars and that. But it wasn't really, you know, a proper track day or driving race cars or anything like that. So, definitely an armchair athlete here. But, you know, again, I mean, sim racing is what a great way to enjoy motorsport without actually, you know, having to spend a huge amount of money fixing cars. But yeah, no, that was pretty ordinary. Where are we? 20th? So I reckon we could have probably been a couple of spots higher. There was at least 3 or 4 tenths there that I gave up on that lap. And you look here, it's in our lap, and I'm getting green bars. So yeah, that was a bit of a wasted quali. But again, not a lot of practice. You know, I glutton for punishment again tonight. I sort of left my run a bit late and had a few things I had to try and sort out to get the stream to work. And that meant that I had, you know, very little practice. So I think I've maybe done half an hour on the rig since my track guide. Always like to practice this pit entry.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
The officials are telling us they won't accept the way you're driving.
Oh, I don't know what was wrong with that.
Until you reset the car.
I don't know what was wrong with that.
Celsius, front right, 25, rear left.
Hey Jace, not doing the official tonight, buddy. Alright, we are 20th, so we're going to have to do some work to get some iRating out of tonight's race. Let's get that race set up on.
That's the end of the session, 20th place.
As for setups at the moment, pretty much VRS setups with minor tweaks. I think the only tweak I've done to this car, this one here, is a little bit of brake bias. Moved it forward a little bit for me. And I took 1 centimetre out of the ride height at the back, just tried to get it to sit a little bit better. So, yeah, she's a tricky track, Jace. I don't know if we're going to experience carnage here, but it could be messy. I did read somewhere, I might have been Freo talking about the possibility of a one-stop around here. I haven't done the math to see if that's going to be the case. So I don't know if it's going to be on the card. We might...
You doing this race on broadcast, Cowy?
Air temp is 19.
Yeah, mate, just talking to everyone now. Good luck, gents.
The estimated strength of field is 2,000.
Oh, man, look.
94.
It's, look, the wicked car. Wicked.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Good luck,
Racing's been pretty good of late. Oh, Daryl Shannon back here with me. Daryl's fast. I don't know why he's doing in this part of the world. Rory Clark, I've had some races with there as well. Blake Urquhart right up the front. Blake and Jonathan Gallen, like those guys are quick.
You're waiting on 2 cars to agree.
I mean, Jono's finally getting really quick now that he's got his direct drive. I used to be racing with him, but like 2.5 seconds off the pace there in that quali. So they were doing 43s. I've done a 40, low 44, I think. My best around here.
Everyone's gridded.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to get going. Let's see if I can. Oh, hang on, shit, didn't start the car.
Standing start now. All right, Andrew, get ready.
Oh,
Green.
how did we get away with that? I forgot to start the car. Oh, is that my bit of luck?
Still there. He's still there.
Stay on the right.
Still there. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Go left.
Still there.
Oh no, we got to pile up.
You're in the middle, right side's clear.
Too wide. Still there.
Left side, clear all around.
Here on the left. We got damage on the front end.
Damage on the front end, of course we do. Oh, couldn't do anything about that.
Car in front is Parks, car number 28, B licence. Start's alright, time to get stuck in.
Oh, I had a good start.
Car right, clear right, near on the right.
So we can get up the inside here.
The guy in front is Shannon, car number 8 on your left.
Still
Right,
there.
car
On
clear
your right.
left.
Here on the left.
Plenty happening in the first part of the race. Car doesn't feel too bad at the moment.
Car on your
Left
left.
side.
Bit late there, maybe.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is car number 27.
Oh, sharp angle there, Andrew. Woo! All right. With 4X, that contact that we couldn't do anything about.
0.113.
It is what it is. Peter behind me. Oh, good close racing so far, but she's, yeah, it was a bit hectic that first lap. Good little battle here though. Enjoying this.
The leader has just done a 143.48.
Car blinking there, that's always scary. Alright, so it's what? 27, 28 lap race. We're going to look to pit probably about 13 or 14.
The time was 146.77.
Try and start to force the issue here a little bit.
Behind is increasing. It's now 0.35.
Without chewing up my tyres, it'd be nice.
Car left, clear left.
Clear.
Yellow flag, caution.
Car stopped on the right.
Woo. Sorry if I'm not talking much, guys. This is pretty intense. So we get a run up the inside here, maybe.
Car on
Car
your
left. Clear left.
Clear.
Oh, it's getting tight. And Pav's really good out of that corner. He's getting a good run there, but he can't get a run on me here.
Keep to the left. Clear.
And the last corner is probably my worst corner.
47.6.
This is probably my strongest part. I've got to try and attack here a bit more.
The pit window is now open. We'll need to pit for fuel by lap 24.
I was never really going to go for that. I was just trying to put a bit of pressure on him, force him to run wide a little, or you know, something, because that was always going to be a diminishing gap there. But see what I mean, the fuel window's after lap 4, so what's that? About 12 litres you would need to save. Yeah, that's a bit too much, I reckon. Oh, there's another one gone. Too much juice. Oh. Just not getting a good exit out of that corner for some reason, and Pav's under a bit of pressure himself now, so hopefully that helps.
The car in front is David, car number 9, and their rating is 2.5.
God, it's violent, this corner. So far I haven't outbraked myself or done anything silly.
Clear right.
Clear on the right. The car in P2, just left the master flat.
Yellow flag.
3.293. Car stopped ahead.
Pay attention to track limits. Please
Oh, there's a collision there.
5 incident point.
So someone didn't hold their spot, hold their line. Oh, he's got to run on me this time, Pav.
Right.
Can you outbrake me down here, Pav? Because I can run wide.
Still there.
I know, almost it was your time.
Hold your line. Clear right, on your right.
Keep to the left.
Right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
P19. Car right. Still
Take
there.
give me
Clear
the
right.
room there, Ben. Oh, good.
Sorry, Pete, didn't realise you were still out there, man.
Yeah, you just sent me up and shut our room.
Oh. He's got pace on me though, Pete, so I'm just holding him up really. My motion's starting to play up, I think. I'm just getting a few little shudders and stuff.
44.43.
Right.
Side, clear on the right.
Oh, we're 6 laps in. About to start lap 7. Yeah, it's a penguin behind me, man. Nah, I've had some great races with Peter in the past, so, you know, got no problems racing him. I didn't mean to feed him out there. I thought he ducked out of it. Oh, I was at off track. Boo.
What about track limits? Okay, Andrew, you're reeling. David, in. The gap's now 0.48.
I'm going to make a move at some point. It's getting a little bit distracting now, I think.
Left, clear on the left. Car
You're right, right side.
on the left.
Hold your line.
To the left.
Still there.
Stay on the left.
Hold your line. Right side's clear.
0.409. Just take your fastest lap of the session. Clear.
Just can't seem to get close enough there. I've probably got to try and be a bit more aggressive at T1 because that's my strongest point. Car coming back on. Trying to get a run up down here. Looks, he's going to get one here. Yeah, nice
On
move.
the left.
Right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
Bad luck, mate.
That was a nice move. Couldn't see my brake marker then. We've got 20 to go.
Car right. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
All right, Andrew. The next car is Sutherland. Car number 7. And their rating is 2.
Trying to take advantage of that while he's pressuring. Oh. But at the moment, my motions sort of give me sort of extra sensations. It's sort of, see, it's sort of vibrating down the straight when it probably shouldn't be.
47.0.
Right, the guy ahead of us is David. Car number 9. Their rating is 2.5. P20. Car right. Clear right. Clear.
Oh, yeah, this is the shit. Good battles.
Okay. One must remember to not go sideways.
Sort of helps, buddy. Yes, it's now doing weird things to motion. Oh, one of the things you find with a motion rig setup is you got any weak connections or anything like that. It certainly finds them out. Oh no, good, no, off track. I'll cut that. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that.
We've got a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Andrew. Car right.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut off someone. I got to rejoin fair.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
On the left.
He's still there. Still there.
Keep to the left.
He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car in front of us is Pavlovich. Car number 20.
1.82.
Come on, we can do better than this. Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth. E24.
Oh, I think I might need to move my brake bias, eh?
Car number 3 is now in the lead.
Oh, working up a sweat.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.
Another off track, wonderful.
The stewards have warned us for
See if I've still got a safety rating after this race. I'll have a look at what you guys just said there in a minute. Oh.
Car 3 is now leading.
I think I know what is wrong with my motion. I'm running a USB extension, so I've got the motion on one side of the rig and the PC on the other. So I've got to take that out of the equation. I think that's going to fix a lot of it. Let's have a look what you got to say in a minute. Oh, let's straighten that up. Sickness tablets. Don't know if I need them.
2, 3, 3.
Ooh. Oh, slip angle. The rig's making it feel like I'm doing a bloody rally at the moment. Jeez, she's a bit violent. Whoa. I'm hoping that the pit stop will give her a chance to settle down for a few minutes.
Behind is now 1.3.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left.
Oh.
There's an incident ahead.
There's another one back. I think we've been handing them to each other so far this race.
You're starting to blink a fair bit there, Jamie.
I think we might look at an undercut, maybe go for a pit next lap, I'm thinking. Send you up some of your tablets. Yeah, look.
23rd place.
Oh, there's a curb in there. Oh, hey, yeah, baby. Dead gain.
Okay, Andrew, you're reeling. Pavlovich.
Did I get an off track off that? I don't even know if I got an off track. I must have. But it didn't come up. Again, I think part of the reason I may be struggling is that damage right at the start of the race. Because the front of my car's a bit ding, and I think that's maybe. I think let's do a pit stop. I think that's might catch the field unawares here. I don't think it's really going to matter too much, but it might get us in front of these guys. Well, that was deep.
The leader just did a 44.232.
Oh. All right, let's throw the dice.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Look out for the pit speed limit.
It's only 10 litres we're putting in. We'll see how much we can do with the repairs.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
But basically, fuel doesn't cover
All the
tyres.
damage is repairable.
33 seconds. So look at that. I'm standing still. See how the rig's shaking?
Left rear 76.
That's what's happening. Yeah, I can't unplug it.
We're done. Get going.
But that's what I'm dealing with. Although she's rather interesting, this race. Feels like I'm in a bit of a washing machine.
Looks like you're clear on pit exit B27. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Okay, Andrew, the next car is...
We'll see if it maybe that might help smooth it out. That
Rating is 2.4.
we'll see anyway. Well, at least we got a few repairs done. Might help the car, or might leave that bias forward one more. But I reckon that's partly why I don't have quite the pace to sort of be matching these boys. That's second race in a row that's happened to me, because I missed last week at Phillip Island. There was a storm in Queensland and sea legs by lap 20. Yeah, a bit like that. Oh. It might keep, or lock up. Jesus. Just what we needed. Oh. Yeah, like, motion's a great thing, but I must say, when it's doing something like this, it is so distracting. Like, it feels like I'm driving on cobblestones. Like, it's still got some of the lean and that to it, and the bump off curbs and that, but you know, you can see it here. It's wow. But as I said, I think it's the extension cord. It's just playing up. So I've got to rewire my rig and put the PC and the Thanos controller on the same side, so that they're nice and close together. Over and out, Jace. Am I going to practice after this? I don't know, man. We'll see how we go. This is going to take a day out of me, this race, I think.
The leader, Blake, is pitting.
But you see that undercut that I did, that spin there, basically just cost me any advantage I was going to get out of the undercut, you know. So, what can you do?
The next car is Monaco, car number 22.
Oh. Just when you're trying to look after your tyres and drive straight, it's rather distracting when your rig's shaking to the hell out. Oh, I've gone too deep again. Yep. That seems to be my bogey corner. Don't know why I went to fourth then. Not thinking. I'm surprised it actually hasn't cut out completely. Because normally when it does this for sort of half a lap, and then it cuts out and doesn't work, so it's like it's getting part of the signal, maybe broken bits of it. But it is. Okay, there, I think it's just stopped. Oh no. Go again.
Okay, Andrew, that's half the distance. Fuel levels are fine. P26. The leader is pitting.
It's still working. It's doing its funky stuff, that's for sure. This corner was always funky. But it's 2 rounds in a row where I've picked up damage, and it just, you know, it knocks your top end out of the car, so you just don't get a chance to pull up the inside and make moves, you know, when you've got a damaged car. Was better, didn't outbrake myself that time. I haven't even looked to see what my iRating is going to come out of this like, but it's still early and there's still a chance for guys to have moments. I mean, hell, I could still have another moment.
Get the fuck out the pit lane.
But yeah, look at that. I was up battling with Pete in around there, and so that spin cost me at least 5 seconds. Oh.
You've just done a 145.65. P27, closing the gap. It's now 0.7.
So we're almost last, and there's another incident point,
Okay,
just
Andrew,
what I needed.
just cut the track. You have 11 incident points.
Yeah, it's hurting me this race. I don't know if it was me being pessimistic, but I had a feeling it was going to be one of those tracks. Such a difficult track that I knew my safety rating was going to take a pounding. And I thought I might end up in some sort of mess.
That's a new fastest lap for Blake, 143.00.
But has it finally just stopped? No, it hasn't. But it's teething problems that you get with any new piece of equipment, I suppose. And I was trying to sort of, oh no, I don't need to do that. Another incident point.
Track limits. You have 12 incident points.
Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. I would not say that I'm a fan of this track. Oh. Yeah, looks like he's getting a nice run on me.
The leader is pitting. Car right, clear right.
Don't spin. And now I've got to go off the track again. It's just so distracting.
Okay, Andrew, run out of track limits.
Oh.
Clear left, you're on the left.
Now that puts me last, I think. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do much about it because... It's an interesting experience, but, you know, it'd be like installing a massage chair for your sim rig, you know. That's basically what it feels like at the moment. But the car just has no pace from that prang at the start of the race, the big pile up. that I'd know where to go.
The car in front of us is now Parks, car number 28, B licence.
There are people that haven't pitted yet. Oh, has it finally stopped? No.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tight.
Oh, I did another incident point. Okay, we better stay inside the track limits, I think. So we've only got 3 left, and we've got 11 laps to go.
We have to Parks. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9, 28. Alright, Andrew, the next car is Daniel. Car
It
number
might have finally
24,
just
B
stopped.
licence.
And it's thrown me out again. Oh, I shouldn't even bother about this race, I don't
The
think.
leader is running 44.
You have 60 incident points.
Oh, guy, you gotta love fun moments, don't you? Oh no, it's still there. Oh, it's... I suppose this is one of the dilemma nights, isn't it? You know, when things aren't working. I didn't get any practice. I had issues with the streams working. I had the rig on earlier today and I was showing my cousins were having a go. So maybe I should have rebooted everything. I don't know, but yeah, she's definitely playing up and it's very distracting. I've just got to try and finish the race, I suppose, because I'm not racing anyone else now. It's just a bit disappointing because I was hoping to give you guys a good experience with the stream, battling hard. The start of the race was good. But once the motion started playing up, it starts to give you false cues. And yeah, and now I'm getting no cues. And then it starts rumbling.
Car number 19. The rating is 2.3.
I suppose I shouldn't be complaining because I do have motion.
6
But,
seconds. 1 lap ahead.
we're going to finish this race last. And there's not much we can do about it. Second last, I think Angus is out. It's even starting to shake my speedo loops as well now. Well, what can you do? Stay inside the track limits. That's what you can do, Andrew. Oh, it's just turning into one of those nights now. Oh, well. Got the leaders coming up out of the way too.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps. You have 18 incident points.
Oh. So are they going for a fuel save, these guys? I bet you they are. Has it finally stopped? Yeah, it's finally cut out by the looks of it. It'll sit me down on the ground.
Blue flag.
Ah, well, what can you
Watch your
do?
speed. Activate limiter. You've got loads of fuel.
Pit box team 10. 5.
2 races this season. First 2 races in this car. My
18.
iRating's taken a pounding. Oh well, these things happen.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Afternoon points.
Oh, my safety rating is copping an absolute pounding after this race.
You got it. Slow car on the right. Go left.
Oh, come on.
Blue flag. Track limits. Watch those lines.
Oh, I think I just want this race to be over now. Alright, and I think when you lose the sensations of the motion too, it feels weird. So now it feels like I'm lacking something. It's probably going to take a few laps to get used to it.
Thanks, Cowy.
But it's better than it's shaking like it was, because at least now I can sort of focus on driving the car, whereas before it was just, oh no, there we go, here she's back again. Oh, oh my god.
Calming
Oh,
down.
and another.
More collision and we'll be out. We've just cut the track.
Car 18 is now leading.
But, oh look, I'm not, certainly not one to shy away from the embarrassing moments when they happen, because they'll happen, you know. I mean, anytime you live stream, you're bound to have a shit race eventually.
To P11. Behind is now 1.6. One lap ahead.
Right
On your
side.
right. Right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
Blue flag.
Right
On your
side.
right. Clear right.
Clear.
Boys caught me in a bad place then. I maybe shouldn't have got out of it then. But I thought they could squeeze through, because they're in their own little battle there. I don't want to wreck their fun.
You've used half your fuel.
Oh, do it again.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Andrew.
In the same corner. I'm going to lose like one safety rating, like not just 0.1, like 1.0 at this rate. Oh, there we go. Just come back in to distract me again. So it's trying to work. So well, I think maybe just that cable's playing up. Unfortunately, you know, with all the stuff I've got on this rig, well, not unfortunately, but with all the stuff I've got on this rig, there's lots of cables, so it's easy for something to play up. And if anyone out there has got a, you know, a fairly decent sim rig, they'll know that gremlins are certainly something that will creep in. It's sort of our version of mechanical, you know, fault. Like, we instead have computer faults. We're now starting to get used to the lack of motion. It's like it's trying to work, it kicks in for a couple of corners, goes, nah, still shit. Turns off again. And I don't know if motion makes you faster or not, because I'm not fast. But I know it definitely sort of adds to the immersion. Like, you feel the car. I reckon I can feel more of what it's doing, but on the downside, when it plays up like they did then, you know, those extra sensations are really distracting, and probably what cost me my mistakes. Because I just wasn't concentrating, you know. Wow, I keep risking that corner. Marbles out there.
Blue flag.
Nah. Sorry for a boring second half of this race, guys. I don't think we can move up, man. There's no one on the same lap, I think, at the moment. You keep risking it, Andrew.
Keep it within the track limits. On your left. Clear left.
You're on the left.
It's probably because I just train myself to try and use all of the track. You know, so I'm generally not thinking about, you know, 1X's here and there. I'm trying to just use all the width of the track. And sometimes that means you're running right on the edge, but oh, it's going to be an expensive night, iRating and safety rating.
Shannon, ahead is pitting. B28.
45.048.
Alright, we are 28th at the moment. One off the last position, I think. 27th.
Okay, Andrew.
Looks like Daryl Shannon's had a moment.
B27.
So we picked up a place somewhere there, but that's only through... Oh, don't run wide there, thank you. I'd rather not have to really concentrate for the last few laps. Well, I think if I get the 25, it's a DQ, so I don't want that. It's interesting, the process of all the motion, the punky motion, it's moved my rig
Let's go.
about an inch to the left. It's interesting. Well, that was close.
The gap to P15 behind is now 3.8 seconds. One lap ahead.
Oh, car definitely feels like a boat. Be interested to see how bad the damage is. Does it look bad, or am I reading too much into it? Looks like Daryl might have blown a motor.
B26. 2 laps remaining.
Oh, close. Woo. Anyone know where we are next week? I'm going to have a look when we get to the end, but it's got to be better than this place. Oh, certainly a night to forget. But I'll leave it up there. I won't delete it. As I said, you know, I've had some pretty good races in the last year, so it's just so happens I've started this year with 2 shit ones. sort of those corners that now the motion's gone, it's not working, it's not giving me the false signals either. I'm finding that I'm attacking them a bit better now. But it generally takes you a few laps to get used to it when it stops working. But maybe I should have realised when I was a little twinge early on in my when I first sort of jumped on a practice for the race server. So, oh well, these things happen. Can't go back now. Finally did that corner half decent. And how much calmer that corner is when you don't have motion. I'm on for one of my better laps of the race at the moment. Lost the rear then. Oh, looks like we're going to finish 26th. Alright, well, there was a race to forget, unfortunately. It is just one of those races, and that's the end of.
Okay, we'll get them
That's the end of it. Oh, look, we'll get them next time. That was a horrible race, but anyway, these things happen. The start of it was good. There's a couple of good battles there early on. Look like I got huge amounts of damage on the front. So I think maybe self-inflicted.
Sorry,
A few
Ellie.
scuffs and stuff, but can't see much there. Anyway, alright, let's have a look at the incidents. But I tell you what, for almost forgetting to turn the car on in time, I'm happy with that start, because that was crazy. I like the red headlights. Oh, so we got here, and then there was just a traffic jam, and bang, nowhere to go. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars went around. We just got caught in it. Fortunately, couldn't do anything. And I reckon that just that little bit of damage on the front meant it cost me 2 or 3 horses, and the car just didn't quite have the grunt as a result. I mean, look, it's possibly me too, because I still haven't found my full pace in these cars. Definitely feeling like an average sim racer at the moment in the new Gen 3 cars. But then again, haven't done a lot of practice. But some good battles here early on. This pack was quite good. Alright, so let's go back to the start and have a look and see what incidents we've got out there. See if we can see what started. I can't remember what I'm using for the incidents. Was it Control Z? No, it's not Control Z. Shift. No, it's fast forward. Shift A, Shift B. Alright, let's have a look. So let's wind that back. So this was where it happened. So who's done that? So it's Lawford, and then he got tagged. That was one of the Synergy Motorsports machines that got caught up in that as well. and that was the end of Lawford. He retired. Alright, so what we've got here, this was... Oh, Benjamin got tapped. Interesting. Oh, bonnets. This front spoiler's fallen off, Gabriel. Tagged on the inside. Oh, that's a bit rough, a bit deep there. You can see where his car's dented in. He hold his brakes. Okay, yeah, he did alright. The rejoin. Oh, Sullivan, that's why he was back with us. He got tapped because he's a bit faster. Alright. Through right here. Oh, that's all self, unfortunately. Just lost the front there. Just come out of the pit. Oh, what the hell? Just lit it up coming out of the pits and would have got a black flag for that too. Surprised he wasn't at the back with me. That's when the guy was saying, what are you doing to get out of the pits? Wow. He did alright. He finished 13th in the end with a couple of spins. So some of the pace of these guys was a lot quicker than me. Oh, spin there. I can't remember if that's the one I saw. Is this what happened? That's Stephen Banks. Okay, he did. Yeah, okay. That's what I saw before. Tag. Oh, that's pretty disgusting. At least he waited. I'll give him credit there. He waited for the other guy to go through. Oh, that's a wall tag. Oh, he might have gone on that too. I'm liking this replay here because it's not showing any of my mistakes. Oh, what was that? Blake Urquhart and Tyler Chow. No, it's Tyler. That's one of the... I think it is Blake. Car number 6. No, he's car number 6. Not sure. Who is that? Is that Tyler? Must be Tyler and... Yeah, it's Blake. Yeah, I thought it was Blake. Okay. Little battle there, a bit of a tussle. Ryan running wide, trying to go for it. Oh, okay, no, that's at the end of the race, doing his burnout at the end of the race. Alright, well, not the race that I was looking for tonight, but if I'm to be honest with myself, you know, considering I only did maybe a couple of hours practice at the most, and the last of it before the track guide really, trying to jump on and think that I was going to have a great night at that track was maybe a little bit ambitious. But these things happen. Alright, so how did we fare? We lost 1.11 safety rating, so dropped from 4.4 to 3.3. I knew that was going to cost me. 64 I rating as well. I've still managed to stay above 2k, but if I have another bad result next race, I'm probably going to be dropping down into the 1900s. Jacob Wallmeyer won at average best lap 44 flat. Nice. Look at that. Ryan Mueller, best lap 43. 1. That's silly. Like I was 45s, 44s if I hadn't had a damaged car maybe. But 45, 46, what was my best lap? Like a 46 or something. 45, 6. Pav, oh, he had a troublesome race as well, but not as many incident points as me, maybe. But yeah, wow. Well, unfortunately, not the race I was looking for tonight, but that is, as Jason said there, shit happens. That is how the cookie crumbles. These things happen, but thanks very much. If you did stay to the end, thanks very much for watching, of course. Not my most exciting stream, but, you know, these things happen. I certainly appreciate it if you did stay to the end and watch everything. I will have the new track guide out, hopefully in the next day or so. Do have relatives over at the moment, so that might slow me down a little bit, but we'll see how we go. But anyway, guys and girls, thanks very much for watching. This is Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off, and we'll see you all next time.